What's going on, guys? So you may have seen my last video where I finished building the splitter and air dam. I'm gonna head and start on this next video while this is still drying. I've been painting this over the last couple of days. I want to have some nice solid coats onto it. But you'll already have seen the finished product in the previous video. But what I'm starting on today is I got that PCI wing for the EF hatchback. This looks like a really nice product. I opened everything up and unfortunately I'm missing the end plates right now. I already sent and called. I called JHP, talked to them, told them I was missing the end plates and a little bit of hardware. It's missing like 4 washers and then 4 nuts and then a couple of these little Delrin washers as well. But that's not going to stop me from installing it. I'm going to go ahead and start on it because I can get everything put on. The missing hardware I already have. A lot of these are similar to, it looks like the thread pitch that's on Honda bolts. So I may use some alternate bolts for now for the couple that are missing and then just replace them when they come in. And same with the end plates. When those come in, I will also get those put on. But you'll actually see all of it in this video. It's not going to be in a separate video. I will finish the video once I get all the parts together. So what I'm going to start getting it all mounted together. That way when I put it up against the back of the car, I can determine where I need to drill the holes. And I was always curious on the lower mounting tabs, but it says they will bolt to the hatch under the reflector. It says trimming and removing the outer studs is required to reinstall reflector. So that's not a problem. I'm going to just start assembling all of the main brackets and the main arms of it, get the wing on as well, that way we can have the distance set up, and then start to drill the holes. Okay, so that was really easy. It didn't really take much to get it assembled. I think now I can just go about and remove the rear garnish on my hatch. And I think I got the bolts correctly, like those longer ones. Obviously, I think go here because of the 3 pieces of metal. I guess that mounting this on the inside now is correct because just the way it looked in the little picture. So it bolted up perfectly fine there. I don't believe these are the bolts they want you to use there. I think it was those flathead ones, but I'm not sure yet. I figured I just want to get it mounted and then hardware is easy. I can change it out as needed, but really simple putting that together. Okay, so I figured out where these little washers go and this hardware. Let me show you real quick. On the car, I got the wing. It's just sitting on top. And here on the sides, you'll see that when this is flat, see there's a little gap in between there? That's where that little washer's gonna go. And I see what they mean about trimming the little center garnish. It normally kind of wraps around the side, so you're gonna have to just trim it off there, and I'm gonna probably attempt that. I have an original, just a solid black one. I think I'm gonna put that one on there for now, just so I can go about trimming it. I don't wanna damage the red one if I make a mistake in cutting it, so I can see exactly where I need to cut that original black one. And with everything bolted up, now I just need to drill holes. I already marked that side, so I'm gonna go ahead and drill those holes first and then mount it, and then I'll come to this side and also center it. It looks like, if you can look inside here, you'll see actually the hinge for the hatch. This is exactly centered right over those hinges, so it makes it easy to mount it and find the perfect positioning for it. Okay, the wing's on. Got the holes drilled. I used some fender washer hardware for now because I don't have all the flat ones. If anything, I might even just leave those. There's nothing wrong with leaving those on there. Everything's bolted up. Nice and solid now. So I'm gonna work on the center garnish. I got out the black one, and it looks like I'm gonna need to trim off both of these lips on the sides want to get that to fit, and then if I decide to, I can see where I had to cut on this one and then trim on this one as well. It looks like when fitting it on, of course it'll slide in there, but I don't have the edges cut enough yet, so I can't really fit it in because obviously this is now covering up the lip of the hatch. So that's why we're going to remove the lips on the corners of the garnish. Okay, and here's what I did. I essentially trimmed off the mounts and that little lip on the edge. I test fit it. Seems to fit okay. I'm gonna grind off this side, see if I can get it to fit completely. And it looks like the only 2 points that you're gonna have left are these two holding that center garnish on. And with both sides grinded down, it doesn't fit. It looks like we're gonna need to remove some of the edge on this particular piece to get it to fit in there correctly. Now that I got it figured out, I got it to fit, this one's a little warped and it's no longer, it doesn't fit that well. And I prefer this one on there, so I'm going to go ahead and modify this one also. I'm going to cut off the edges and then I just trim off a little bit of the red on each side. I should be able to get it. Hopefully I don't crack it. Let's go ahead and attempt that. Okay, I think I got enough trimmed off. Let's see if it fits. Yep. Perfect. Let me get the 2 mounting brackets on, I'll bolt it up, and then I'll shut the hatch all the way so we can see how well it lines up. Okay, I got it bolted up, and we're in business. It fits really nice, I'm happy with that. I can definitely live with that. I gave enough room on both sides so it's easy to get in and out. And mine was a little torn up already, that's why I didn't mind modifying it. It has like a little interior crack there. There was a crack there too, but looks really sharp still, and I'm a fan more of the red one than the solid black one. And here's those end plates. I emailed JHP, they emailed Brian at PCI, and a week later the end plate showed up for the wing. And when I was looking at it, I was also realizing that my dumbass, I put the wing on backwards. This is going to be flipped around. So I'm going to do that really quickly and get the end plates on. And we'll get a look at the final way it looks on the car mounted. And here it is, guys, once I got it installed. The wing's on correctly now. You can obviously tell the way it sits on the car. Then the way the end plates bolt up and reach to the front. I think it looks really, really sharp. I love how it sits on these hatchbacks. And that'll be it for today's video, guys. Hope you dig the update on the track car. Got a couple mods going on before we hit the track season, and hoping they help out in possibly shaving a little bit more time this year. Thanks for watching, guys.